Pre-order The Consultant Next Door today with the link below.
You're listening to the Traffic and Funnels Show.
What's going on, folks? This is Alan, producer of the TNF Show. In this episode of the Traffic and Funnels Show, Taylor lights a fire under our internal sales teams. In this training session, Taylor teaches on raising standards and that power comes from self-honesty. Join our podcast subscriber community by visiting trafficandfunnels.com/subscribe to get a free gift from us and also to get access to special deals on our next level paid products. Don't forget to pre-order your copy of Chris and Taylor's new book, The Consultant Next Door, by visiting trafficandfunnels.com/CND. That's trafficandfunnels.com/CND. All right, let's get to it.
All right, let's talk about power for a second and state. Everybody feel what happened when I walked into the room? Yep. What happened?
Energy shifting.
Explain it to me. Let's go. People on the screen, let's go.
Energy definitely shifted when you walked in the room.
People have said that before. Let's repeating everyone.
I think the energy shifted when the seat was empty. I think it shifted before you got in the room.
Okay?
Our standards for our energy aren't the same as your standards for your energy.
Why?
Just don't put enough time into
Necessity.
Okay?
Expectation.
Expectation?
I think expectation went up. Everybody expects that you're going to bring more power with you.
There's a certainty about you that grounds you,
Mm.
and it clears everything else.
Definitely contagious.
Raise your hand real fast, and I'm going to probably randomly quiz the room so I know who's lying. So don't be that person. The people that are laughing because they've been that person before. Raise your hand if you are proud of who you are in private. Okay. Put your hands down. Raise your hand if you were one of the ones that said you had been lazy. Raise your hand if you had your hand up on both questions. Liars. Every single one of you. You're lying. Are you proud of being lazy?
No.
But in private you've been lazy. So how are you proud of yourself in private when in private you're lazy? Uh-oh.
That's cognitive dissonance.
Power comes from self-honesty. Power comes because I'm honest with myself about where I'm good, where I'm bad, where I need to improve. Every single leader who comes in on my teams, they take 6 months and they have to learn to be honest with themselves. True or false, Lance?
Very true.
It takes them a little bit of time. Not because they want to, but because human beings by nature want to cover things up. And you cannot be someone in private that you are not proud of and then expect to have power in public. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself on a Saturday afternoon, on a Tuesday morning at 5 o'clock. I'm as consistent as most people in the world could ever be. People see my wealth, they see my energy, they see my income, and they have a glitch in their operating system that tells them that I got lucky. That tells them that somehow like I just stepped into an opportune moment. But the truth is, if you take the last 5 years, multiplied by 365 days, somebody do the math for me.
1825.
I'm 1,825 days of consistency. Some of the new people are like, oh, you mean I'm not going to become rich in 3 months because I sell something? No, you're not. You're not. And if you do, what happens is you have the other end of the challenge where you're Joey. Joey made a lot of money quickly, and now he's trying to figure out how to keep himself going. True or false?
True.
You make too much money. You don't have enough obstacles in your path, resistance in your path. The plane can't fly. There's no turbulence. The plane can't. It's not getting off the ground. Okay? Is this helping anybody?
Yes.
We have to raise our standards, not at work. Nobody's lowering because they're not showing up who they need to be at work. We have to raise our standards when we walk out the door. Before we get into the door in the morning, we've got to raise our standards. What do we expect from ourselves?
Highest level.
You want to know why Peyton's where he's at?
Consistent.
It's high standards in
All the
private.
good things outside of work.
Because that dude, if you try to get him to change his routines or change who he is, change his commitments, anybody tried?
Yeah.
I try all the time. I'm like, dude, just come on. Eat a little bit more food. Dude's so consistent, he's more committed to his goals than anything else in his life.
Hey folks, we'll get back to the show in just a moment. We wanted to give you a quick opportunity to learn about some fabulous ways to get additional value from the TNF show. Hang tight, we'll be right back.
I want to give you something that has made me millions and millions of dollars. In fact, I'm releasing a new book here in the next few weeks, and I'm about to give you the opportunity to pre-order it for just 99 cents. But for the opportunity, I want to make a deal with you. Nothing is more insulting to me than this knowledge-hungry culture that consumes, but never implements. So I want you to make a deal with me before we go any further that not only will you pre-order the book, but you'll read it and implement it and share with us how it works for you in your own business, in your own life. And as a gift, I'm willing to trade you for over 30 hours of private information, private material we've taken our clients through. These are things that have thousands and thousands of case studies behind them. You can do that by pre-ordering. You can get the bundle if you pre-order that includes over 30 hours of material that we've really never shared outside of our private client groups. And you have until December 6th to do this. The book is 99 cents if you pre-order it. It's a steal of a deal. Millions and millions and millions and millions, at this point, probably over $100 million tracked back to this material. I'm not allowed to promise anything, but I can promise you, you will enjoy this if you implement it. And I want to give you everything you need to make sure that this is a viable investment of your time and your money.
Pre-order your copy of The Consultant Next Door now by visiting trafficandfunnels.com/CND. That's trafficandfunnels.com/CND.
Yeah, I got a question. So, from my past coming onto Sales Mentor, I didn't have anyone or anything or any piece of my life that was pushing me to have the same standards that we have here. And so I'm seeing some of that lag from my past kind of creep into part of my present life here. So I'm curious, like, what's that time frame normally look like for people like yourself who, or even Peyton, kind of transitioning from his previous career into this? Like, how short should that time frame be for us to be able to transition and be fully committed to, having our standards high?
There should be no transition to having yourself fully committed.
Okay.
Do you want to be the best?
Yeah.
Don't lie. Are you sure?
I mean, there are definitely times when
Cool, so he lied. Everybody catch that? Yep. Stop, we're lying. There's no shame in being like, right now, no. 6 months ago, Anthony would say, I don't really care about being top of the leaderboard. True? 100%. Yeah, it's okay. Don't tell me that you want to be the best. Don't tell me you want to be Tom Brady of sales and then show up 100% 3 days a week because you're tired. Make a decision. Get your vision locked in. Get your clarity there.
Gotcha.
Because there should be no transition from the moment that you decide who you want to be to the commitment that it takes to get there. I don't want to be worth $1 billion right now. I'm not committed to that. Anybody think I could get there?
Yes.
Absolutely.
How fast do you think I could get there?
As fast as you wanted to.
Probably a year. But I'm not committed to it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to me. So how many sales do you want to make, Ben?
300,000.
300,000 a year. Okay? Not 300,000 sales.
Commission 300,000.
Okay.
3 million.
So the question that Ben has asked himself is, are his behaviors, habits, routines, standards in alignment with that figure? And if they're in alignment with that figure, he'll hit that figure. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no way around it. The world bends and warps to meet your commitment.
That's good.
So I think that there's been a mistake. People have assumed my patience and docility for weakness, but what you see when I walk into a room in another meeting is the world will ripple and warp around what my commitment is in that particular area. So go ask Lance if I'm patient and docile with WealthCap. Nope.
You got that reality distortion thing.
100%.
Yeah.
And I've got it at 3 in the morning, 7:30 at night, at all times. That doesn't mean I don't rest. It just means that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. The most powerful lever you have in your arsenal is doing what you say you're going to do. Because power comes from what?
Doing what you say you're
Self-honesty. So if you say you're going to do something and you do not do it, is that self-honesty? No. If you say that you're an A-class player, but you're a B-class player, is that honesty? No. You think that I'm impressed by somebody being like, I'm gonna dominate my goals, blah, blah, blah. They just talk themselves up? No. I'm impressed with self-honesty. When someone can say, right now, I'm at a 6 out of 10, and that needs to be fixed. That's impressive to me. Any questions?
No.
Super good.
TF, when are you getting it fixed?
Right today.
If you tell me that and you don't do it, I will literally crush you. Because unfortunately, I'm probably leading the sales meeting tomorrow. Unfortunately for you, if you don't hit your goals. When are you going to get fixed?
Today.
Right now.
There's $5 billion at your fingertips. If we can't get it fixed today, you can go work for someone else who thinks that they're baller. Don't be here and pass that cancer into the team.
Got it.
Jeremy, what you think?
Love it.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Nick, what you think?
I think you're spot on, dude.
You guys good?
Yes.
You feel the energy?
Yeah.
Let's go.
You think you can keep yourself going at 3 p.m. or you guys need a potty break or what? Because Joey says the energy's getting bad at 3 p.m., 4 p.m.
I know, people keep shutting the music off.
So, we need music. You have AirPods? Put your AirPods in. How much control are you going to give to someone else for your energy?
Exactly. I'm good.
Oh, it's stuffed into the lion's den. All right, turn it around today. Let's go, okay?
Thanks for listening. For more from Chris and Taylor, visit trafficandfunnels.com and get a free gift just for being a subscriber. That's trafficandfunnels.com.
Pre-order The Consultant Next Door today with the link below.